Good morning. Morning, everyone. We're about to get started. If you want to get to your places, those of you in the back row, just make sure that yellow line you see in front of you is open because they're going to march on in through there. My name is Peter Jerusik. I'm one of the assistant coordinators for the Massachusetts Fire Academy. Today I have the honor and privilege of being the Master of Ceremonies for the graduation of Career Recruit Class S37. Please advise anyone who could not make it here today that this event is being recorded. It should be up on YouTube by the end of the day-ish. I'd like to recognize here in front is Christina Mitchell. Thanks to her tech-savvy abilities, this is possible. Thank you. On behalf of the State Fire Marshal and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, we welcome you all here for these commencement exercises. Today's ceremony is to recognize their accomplishment. They have successfully completed the Massachusetts Fire Academy's Career Recruit Training Program. At this time, I ask that you please join me in welcoming our presiding officer for today's ceremony, State Deputy Fire Marshal Maribel Fournier. She's accompanied by the official party. Now, please join me in welcoming the fire chiefs from our graduates departments. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the entrance of graduating class S37 and the posting of our colors. They are being led in by Brian Sterling. He's a retired captain from the Amherst Fire Department.
Detail, post, colors. And salute. Ready, cut. Left, face. Fall out.
Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Can you see?
Please remain standing for the invocation delivered by Chaplain Bruce Arbor.
Let us be in an attitude of prayer. On this beautiful day, we have come together to give thanks and to express our gratitude for the blessing of this journey that these recruits have taken, for the instructors who have shared their experience and knowledge and years of experience, for the administration, for the family and friends that supported them along the journey. And we especially thank you for the dedication and the hard work that these recruits have given to become graduates, to become firefighters. Bless this celebration that we share in your holy name, and bless us as we celebrate the accomplishment of these recruits. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you all for coming here today again. The Massachusetts Fire Academy trains more than 13,000 firefighters each year at every level of experience, from a recruit all the way up to chief officers. Our academy operates within the Department of Fire Services, a statewide agency that also provides hazmat response, incident support, fire investigation, code development and enforcement, and much more. At the academy and across all operational divisions, DFS works with local fire departments, regulated industries, and the public to help keep our communities safe. Today's graduating class does not only represent communities in the Golden West. For those of you from the East, that's out here, the Golden West. This class also includes recruits from Auburn and as far east as Seekonk. They all showed us on the map where it was. We thank them. It's good. Despite being from all regions, within a couple weeks they were one team. That is something to be proud of because most classes do not become a team so quickly. I would like to introduce the members of our official party up here on stage. To my immediate left, we have our Deputy State Fire Marshal, Maribel Fournier. Then we have the Director of the Massachusetts Fire Academy, Eric Littman. The Chief of the Massachusetts Corps of Fire Chaplains, Bruce Arbor. And here representing the Massachusetts Fire Training Council, Chief Nelson of the Amherst Fire Department. To my immediate right, we have Deputy Director of the Massachusetts Fire Academy, Dennis Ball. And Assistant Coordinator, Robert Escott. In attendance today are many of the instructors and support staff. Many came to this ceremony on their day off. You may ask, why are they here on one of their few days off? The answer is simple. Firefighters want to see their task to the end. Their task was to develop these future members of the fire service. They were successful in this task. In addition to ensuring these recruits receive the best training possible, they are all either active or retired firefighters. We thank you all for your continued dedication. Every organization has members who are less visible to the public but are still vital to the mission's success. I'd like to recognize Program Administrator Carrie Marcotte in the back over there. Thank you, Carrie. And Office Support Specialist Vicki Jagir and Ashley Payette, who I don't believe are in the room. And the entire registration crew for their assistance as well. Their work behind the scenes make it possible for our instructors, program coordinators, and officers to give their full attention and focus on the recruits. Presiding over today's ceremony is our Deputy State Fire Marshal, Maribel Fournier. She has spent her entire career serving the Commonwealth in numerous roles. While working her way through college, she was a corrections officer. Then she served wherever was needed to benefit the Commonwealth, including a stop at the Mass State Police. Luckily, she has found her way home at DFS, and she has worked hard to provide us any resources and direction we need. It is now my privilege to introduce our State Deputy Fire Marshal, Maribel Fournier.
Thank you. Guess I'll never live that little few tenure that I did on the blue side for a little bit, because it seems to come up every time I'm here. Congratulations, Class S37. You finally made it. You can take a breath. You can relax. A few more minutes. You'll be firefighters, and you'll be working this weekend, I'm sure. On behalf of the Department of Fire Services and the men and women of our agency, congratulations. I would like to thank the department's hardworking staff, as mentioned previously. Although I am the Deputy State Fire Marshal, they're the ones that do all the work. I'm just a person who gets to come up here and speak and thank everybody for it. If it wasn't for the men and women of this organization, we wouldn't be what we are today. As mentioned previously, our administrative staff, our instructor staff, our crib support staff, all have a key component to making sure that each class graduates successfully from this program. They have years of experience. You're very fortunate to have these type of experts providing you training. They're either retired or currently active on the job and come back here each and every day to make sure you get the best possible training possible. I would also like to welcome and thank the fire chiefs for their continued support and recognizing the importance of training. But before I continue with my remarks, I'd like to thank one particular chief in particular who's here today. He's the chairman of the Mass Fire Training Council, who oversees the training for this organization. Chief Nelson, who is here today, will be retiring soon with over 40 years of service in the fire service. He's a tremendous person. He'll be truly missed. So if everyone could just give him a round of applause for his gift. I also want to make sure you remember who made it possible for you to be able to graduate today. Your family. They are the backbone who supported you over the past 10 weeks and who will support you through your career. There'll be many missed birthdays, graduations, Christmas, holidays, because this job is a 24/7 job. Although very rewarding, it's something that you have to keep in mind. Make sure that you continue to thank them each and every day for supporting you for your career. Your own hard work and your early mornings and long nights of studying played an important role in becoming and reaching this goal as a firefighter. Today you will leave as firefighters, but do not forget that there's always something new to learn. You'll always have something new to learn, and DFS will be here to provide you that training. So be sure to come back and take additional trainings. Be sure to continue your training for the years to come. We look forward to seeing you again, and enjoy every moment, and congratulations on your graduating the academy.
I would now like to invite the Academy Director, Eric Littman, to the podium.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome family, friends, active and retired uniformed personnel, and the fire chiefs in attendance to celebrate the graduation of Career Recruit Class S37. It continues to be the highest honor standing here today as the director of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy. As a graduate of Recruit Class 118 in 1996, little did I know that the exceptional training that I had received would sustain me throughout my 30-year career of firefighting and emergency medical services on fire departments, small and large, across 2 different sides of the country. To the family, friends, and significant others of the recruits graduating today, I want to thank you and express my sincere gratitude on behalf of the entire MFA staff for supporting them during their training. I know from personal experience from the loved ones that are graduating today that they did not make it through the rigorous training and the academic and fireground activities without your support. The recruits came home tired, hangry, and most likely grumpy, day after day, with hours of studying ahead of them, only having to wake up and have to do it again for 50 days. The critical support you provide them will be essential for the recruits to have a long and healthy career, as it has for me. I can assure all of you that your loved ones have been provided the foundational firefighting skills in accordance with the highest industry standards from instructors, many of that you see here today, that have hundreds of years of experience collectively in their communities. Yesterday, this morning, I shared some of those personal experiences with the recruits in my career, and in one particular instance, how the career recruit training that I received most likely saved my life. The recruits will graduate today and become part of the bravest profession based in service, honor, integrity, and the trust of the citizens in their respective cities and towns throughout the Commonwealth. To quote Albert Einstein, only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. To the recruits of Class S37, congratulations, you made it. Enjoy the moment, and when you walk into the firehouse on your next shift, hit the ground running. Continue to remain teachable from your training officers and predecessors, some of which are here today, that have come before you. Most of all, serve the citizens of the Commonwealth with pride, integrity, and honor that has transcended this profession in Massachusetts for over 250 years, back when only the highest esteemed members of the community were chosen to be on the rattle watch at night to alert the citizens of a fire. Most importantly, stay safe and take care of your brothers and sisters in the fire service so that everyone goes home to their families at the end of shift. Thank you.
So, our next presenter is someone well known by firefighters from the Berkshires all the way to Nantucket. I am proud to say he was raised in the city of Chicopee. I can remember the first conversation I had with him almost 20 years ago at Dan Dupree's house, and I left the conversation knowing he was someone to emulate. From a young age, he knew he wanted to be a firefighter, so when there was an opportunity, unfortunately, he crossed the Willamette Bridge and went to Holyoke to become a firefighter. While in Holyoke, he was well respected and rose to the rank of deputy fire chief. Then an opportunity arose in Amherst, so he applied and earned the position of fire chief. He has led that community for almost 15 years. All these accomplishments would have made a great career, but they were not enough for Chief Nelson. During this time, he has also been an active member of countless committees, an active leader within the Commonwealth's hazmat teams, and active with the Civil Air Patrol, in which he currently holds the rank of colonel and is a wing commander. Despite all of these responsibilities, he has always been only a phone call away for anyone with a question. The fire service was lucky to have him active for over 43 years, and we will feel the hole in it with him retiring. His last day in his office will be this coming Friday, and today will be his last recruit graduation as a fire chief. At this time, I would like Chief Nelson to the podium to present the Richard N. Baines Outstanding Recruit Award on behalf of the Massachusetts Fire Training Council. I would like to thank him for his service and his mentorship. Enjoy your retirement, and please keep your phone on.
Wow. Good morning. Ruzick, he indulged me about 30 seconds or so. So, real quick, on December 6, 1981, this skinny kid with a lot of hair, I had a lot of hair then, walked in the door of the Holyoke Fire Department for the first time. Didn't have a clue as to what I was going to do, but an hour after I walked in the door, I knew that that's where I belong. I knew that this was what I was going to do. I just knew it, and that's been born out. This Friday will mark the last time that I walk out of the Amherst Fire Department as a firefighter. I've had the opportunity to help people at the worst times. I've gotten to do some really cool things that folks dream about. And I've had the privilege to work with some of the greatest people in the world, which is firefighters. And for Class S37, I'd say embrace the job, love the job, give all you can to the job, because you're going to get that much more back. But more importantly, take care of each other. You have to do that. Because when you take care of each other first, you can take care of everyone here and everyone out there. And that's why this is the best job in the world. Absolutely. So, thank you. Richard N. Bangs was a longtime chairman of the Massachusetts Firefighting Council. He was and remains to this day a passionate advocate for firefighter training, safety, and development. Upon his retirement, the council voted to name the Outstanding Student Award in his honor. The career recruit training curriculum is designed to train and evaluate students in the basic skills of the firefighting profession. This course is demanding, both physically and academically, and every recruit who completes it is worthy of recognition for their accomplishments. But even with these high standards, there is one recruit in each class who has truly excelled. Based upon total academic and practical skills, testing, and evaluations across fields of study and execution, this recruit is named as the Outstanding Student. At this time, I would like to invite Chief Small of the Seacon Fire Department to join us on stage. Thank you. I am pleased and honored to present the Richard N. Bangs Award to the Outstanding Student of Class S37. Recruit number 103, Keith Bossy.
Want this picture? Move this right behind the axis. If any friends or family want to take pictures, feel free to come right up. You want a picture? What? no, let's keep it here. Let's start there.
All right. I forgot to say congratulations to class S37 and welcome to the best job in the world.
So we'll get to the part everybody's been waiting for, receive your diplomas. So family and friends, when we call the recruits up to get their diploma, they'll pause for a moment. If anybody wants to come up, take a picture, feel free to come right up here. And there'll be opportunity after the ceremony if you want to take more pictures with family and friends in the group. So as I call the recruits up, town by town, number by number, you'll see them come up on the stage and receive their diploma. And then they'll walk off the end of the stage over here, and you'll see them put their tags on the board over there. The significance of that is every department in the state has some type of a system for accountability. Any emergency scene, it's very important for us to know where everybody is at any one given time. So part of our training is we start instilling that upon the recruits while they're here. Every single station they go to, they bring their tag with them. They tag up when they're at that station, then they conduct that training. And when they leave here today, they'll be tagging up for the last time at the end of the stage. Last time here anyways. From the Amherst Fire Department, Chief Nelson. Graduating firefighter, Danielle Barton. Feel free to come up closer, it's okay. Graduating firefighter, Audrey Bolger. Graduating firefighter, Courtney Boudreau. The Athol Fire Department, Chief Granera. Graduating firefighter, Owen Anderholm. The Auburn Fire Department, Chief Coleman. Graduating firefighter, Hawk Sean. The East Long Meadow Fire Department, Chief Morissette. Graduating firefighter, Ryan Sanchagrin.
of the Long Meadow Fire Department, Deputy Chief Rigney. Graduating firefighter Antonio Rivera. Co-presenting will be his father, Mass State Trooper and Marine Sergeant Carlos Rivera. The Northampton Fire Department, Chief Pelis. Graduating firefighter, Joanna Jaras. The Seekonk Fire Department, Chief Whalen. Graduating firefighter, Keith Bozet. Graduating firefighter, Brandon Ferreri. Graduating firefighter, Leo Paul. Co-presenting from the Providence Fire Department, Captain Felix Ramos Jr. Graduating firefighter, Justin Silva. Graduating firefighter, Samantha Spatola. Co-presenting be your uncle from Centerville, Osterville, Marston Mills Fire Department, firefighter Glenn White, retired. Graduating firefighter, Travis Wright. Co-presenting to your sister, firefighter paramedic Mackenzie Oliver of Westwood Fire Department. The West Springfield Fire Department, Chief Bartone. Graduating firefighter, Nicholas McKenna. Co-presenting his father, retired lieutenant with the state police, retired master sergeant with Air National Guard, James McKenna. Graduating firefighter, Brandon Whitehead. The Westfield Fire Department, Chief Egloff. Graduating firefighter, Colin Burns. Great job, S-37.
This time, I would like to call upon Class S-37's spokesperson, firefighter Nicholas McKenna of the West Springfield Fire Department.
All right, keep it brief. Good morning. I'm honored to be standing here today representing Class S-37 of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy. I would first like to congratulate each of my fellow classmates on all their hard work over the course of the last 10 weeks. We finally made it. 10 weeks ago, 20 strangers met for the first time, 13 of us from the westernish part of the state, and a few tourists from somewhere in Rhode Island or something. We lost a few classmates along the way, and we wish them the best, but the 17 of us that remained came together as a team and forged bonds that I'm sure will last far beyond the 10 weeks that we've shared together here in Springfield. We have overcome many challenges during our time here. We have excelled at times and struggled at others, whether it was pushing each other during a difficult PT session or helping a different company advance the 2.5 to the 3rd floor of the burn building. We came together as a class and made sure the task was accomplished and our classmates succeeded. It was no small undertaking, and I would be confident and proud to work beside any one of you on the job. I would like to acknowledge the sacrifices that each of our families have made during the last 3 months, especially those among us with spouses and children that have had to endure their loved ones being away much of the time and busy studying and preparing for the next training day while at home. Your sacrifice is appreciated, and it does not go unnoticed. I would like to thank each of our instructors that have worked hard to prepare us for our careers in the fire service. You have given us the skills to perform our jobs safely and effectively. Your experience, and perhaps more importantly, it's sometimes your patience, has prepared us all to be the best that we can be at serving the citizens of our communities with the knowledge and skill to make a difference. I have no doubt that we have learned from some of the best firefighters the Commonwealth has to offer, and I thank you for your commitment to preparing the next generation of firefighters for their careers in the fire service. So as we leave here today and return to our firehouses next week to serve the communities that we protect, I feel confident that each and every one of us is prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. We have been taught the skills necessary to protect life and property in our communities, And perhaps most importantly, we have learned that we are here to serve the public and that this job comes with an inherent trust from the community members that was built on the backs of men and women that came before us. This trust was earned over many years and can be lost in an instant. We must never betray their trust. Thank you all for coming out today to celebrate our accomplishment. And to my class, thank you for making the last 10 weeks a time I will never forget. I wish you all the best of luck and congratulations.
As you all walked in here today, you likely saw the many plaques hanging on the walls out in that main hallway there. These plaques were gifted to the Academy by each graduating class. They are hung to memorialize the work they did while here on campus. Through their effort, sweat, and the plaque they are about to present, S37 has earned their place in the history of this campus. In the future, when they return to this campus, they can take pride in seeing their class represented on these walls. With the assistance of some of his classmates, Firefighter McKenna will now present Class S37's plaque to representatives of our instructor cadre. Head like tail, I guess. Go right in front. Thank you. Did we just leave? I always forget. Recruits, throughout this ceremony, in your time, I can't see it, whatever. Throughout this ceremony and your time here on campus, you have heard the term service. The most important aspect of service is to your brothers and sisters in the fire service. By taking care of each other, we can be sure that we keep our communities safe, and we ensure we all make it home at the end of the day. Graduates, please take this to heart. In your darkest time, during and after your most difficult assignment, your brother or sister firefighter will be there for you. You need to be there for them. How do you do that? You listen to them, you train with them, and you actively engage with your fellow firefighters. Even the newest firefighter can help set the standard. It is now up to you whether it will be a positive one or a negative one. Please stand for the benediction by Chaplain Arbor.
Class S37, I'm going to invite you to lift your eyes and look to my left. That's where the tradition gets carried on. When a firefighter makes it to the end of their career and celebrates 40 plus years of service, you're at the beginning. Your journey will begin with your dedication that started here. Your journey will begin with the lessons you have learned and the lessons that will continue throughout your career. Your service will continue because of your family, friends, and community, and your sisters and brothers who will serve beside you. As you do so, may you go with the safety of the one who watches over all of us. May, as you answer every alarm, do so safely with your sisters and brothers in service. And when you come home, may the very peace you provide for your community bless your homes as well. Go in peace as you serve this great Commonwealth. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. On behalf of the State Fire Marshal and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, I would like to thank you for joining us on this very special occasion. We wish each member of Class S37 the best in their careers. I ask that you please remain standing for the departure of the official party, followed by the Chiefs of Department.